What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm back with my insight, and I have a little bit of an issue that needs to be fixed. That is right down here in the wheel well. You should not be able to see that. It's bad. So basically what happened is I was driving down the highway, there was a piece of tire from a semi, came up, hit the front lip, broke that piece off, and then the tire just ate up the rest of it. So I went online and grabbed myself a new one right here. These things are actually pretty cheap, 15 bucks for this, but sadly shipping was another $15. So it was 30 bucks for a new inner wheel liner. So to make this as easy as possible, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack it up so I have more room to work around this. I don't think you need to, but I mean, I'm doing a video, make it easier for you guys. So I'm gonna jack this up, and I'm gonna take the tire off just so we can get a better look. All right, so I got the car jacked up, and I got my little jack stand over there just in case it decides to fail, which I'm sure it will sooner or later. I think that's like a Walmart one. Still going strong though, it's been a few years. Anyway, I've got everything up, and as you can see, it is a much better view up in here. Oh God, yeah, some things are ripped, but I don't have any issues with it, so I really don't care right now. So I already got the lug nuts and everything off. This tire weighs probably about 10 pounds. I love these things because they're super light. So we look in here and look at all this extra room for activities. Now I can figure out all the things I need. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get some clips for the ones that go through here, but I'm just gonna reuse all the ones that I possibly can throughout here. I don't really even know which ones. I'm gonna use the new one as a reference, all the holes and stuff that are on here, on where exactly everything needs to be attached. So I do have the correct side. I have the passenger side, so this is how it's gonna look. This, I guess it's more of a shiny side, is gonna go up into here. So I've got it laid out so I can go through each one of them, and starting with the corner, there's a bunch of little ones. Yours might be different because it looks like a few things have been replaced on mine. Like that doesn't look like it's supposed to go there. Looks like something broke off here. This one's just not even sticking on whatever it was because this thing broke to begin with. So I'm gonna go through here. Again, that one broke too. I'm gonna go through each one of these little holes. It looks like there's one here, here, and there's that one down there. Then moving up, we have a pin here. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a pin, but I got a screw in there. And we've got one right up here. That's the ones I'm gonna start out with, and then I'm just gonna keep going around a big old circle. Start off with this broken Phillips, which I feel like is not supposed to go in there. There's another Phillips right here that's just spinning in place. Got a clip down here that's just like the one up here. I've got to pop the tab off of. So I got to switch to flathead. That's what it looks like. It's one of those tabs where you have to pop the top of this thing off, and then the rest of it comes out. Hopefully I can save as many of those as I can. I'm trying to get this one out, but the clip that's behind it, it's stuck. I'm thinking that one that I can't undo, it looks like one of these clips that I have right here that I just pulled out. It's stuck on one of these, and I need to go grab some pliers so I can hold this in place while I get the screw out. Woo! Golly. Well, that's what the clip now looks like. It is all rusted and in two pieces. So that's not very helpful. Just a little dirty. Weight reduction. There's the second clip. Now we've got a Phillips head. That one was, well, at least that one's not rusted. And we've got another clip up here, just going back and forth. Oh God. That one was a tiny bit broken, but not snapped off. It's salvageable. So we've got another clip up here. Pop that out. And we've got another clip straight up. I don't know if you guys can see that. We've got one way up here. It's just another clip. Trying to pop this out without breaking anything, but it doesn't give you a whole lot of... Okay, that broke. Doesn't give you a whole lot of room. That broke again. All right. Now that that one's out up there, I don't see anything that's holding it in place up around here. Up top, it looks like there's a tab up here that is supposed to have something. And then right along the wheel well, there's another one up here, but that one is again, broken off because the fender liner's so bad. But I got the screw out, so we're good there. It's just so many different things going back and forth between the different tools I need to get these out. And the biggest thing is these clips I don't want to break off. Ooh, that one came out easy. Put that in the good pile. It looks like the last one that's being held in, because all of my bottom ones down here on the front of the car are completely shredded off. So I've only got one Phillips head left right on the inside. So I've got one more. There we go. And that is the shredded one out. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Now the biggest issue is trying to salvage as much as I can from what I currently have on here to make sure this new one stays in place. I've got quite a bit of clips that I saved. Only one of these I had to completely shred just because you can't get to it, the one that's way up there. Other than that, I saved everything else, but all the other ones are shredded. So I'm gonna pop in the ones that I do know work, and hopefully I can get these all to get into place and I don't have to worry about buying anything extra. If I do, I can go to the auto parts store and grab those, because I know those are real easy to find. If not, you can just grab the little Christmas tree ones. Let's start with the one that I just got out. Not gonna put that in super tight. The one that broke is probably the most important one, so that's the one I'm gonna put a good one in for, because it keeps everything up. Giggity. It's so clean it looks weird on here. Let's start with this one. There we go. Now I need another good one to go straight up top. See, these things are a real pain once they've bent, because you've got to get these, you've got to get these guys, and you've got to kind of squish the tops up here. Squish them in, and then put the pin in, and then once it's finally in, then you can push that button in and lock it. But getting those in there to begin with is an absolute pain. It's in my mouth. Oh, it's made in Taiwan. There we go. Okay, so I think those are the two big ones. The one that goes right up in here and the one that goes straight up. That keeps this whole thing from moving, and that one that I popped up there, that keeps everything else from moving. This is obviously going to be a big issue. I can tighten this one down a little bit though. I just had that one in loose just so I could get it in place. But this front part is going to be a big issue. I feel like there's something that needs to go across here to attach it to that I no longer have. So I've got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do there. I know for sure there's a clip missing here, and I've got stuff missing up front. So I'm actually going to steal one of the clips, because there's one over here sitting that I don't have. I'm going to pop this one in here and just use a screw on that one to keep it in place. I might have to go inside and grab a few more of these small screws that actually fit in here, but I think I'll be okay. So I'm just gonna go around the top. These are just the screws that go straight in. I should really put washers in these, because like this one's got a washer on it. I definitely need more of these. Let's clean out this dirt-filled rat nest in here. That's how you get rust. I think whoever did this before, this was not actually a broken piece. I think this one's just, they used that piece of plastic as a washer. And I'm not going to say anything about it because I'm going to actually do the exact same thing and keep that on there. I need more tiny screws. These no work. And I need more washers. And I need more clips. I need more everything. Let me do the clips. I know the clips are going to work. This one's a clip right up here. I just have to make sure they don't bend like that one just did. Okay. If you can spin it, it's good. Got one clip that goes there, and we've got one more clip that goes up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I just need to figure out something to fit over here, something to fit over here on the front, so it does look like I am gonna have to go and get some bits, but so far it's looking pretty good. So this is what I got. It doesn't, I mean, it fits really well everywhere else, but this one I might have to move it around a little bit to kind of get that bottom part to fit. I got this clip right up in here to fit. I got that one to fit up there. I need a screw to go in through that metal piece. I got the clip working up there. This one way up here. That's the clip that I got there. The one that actually broke coming out. I've got one up here. And then following it along, I've got the clip there. The screw, that was the last one I took out. And I've got to figure out what exactly I'm gonna do. Like I said, I got the metal piece right there. And then all along the top, these are the ones I need the washers for. One's up here. This one I think is gonna be okay, but this one, it's almost already coming out, so I gotta get a washer for that one just to make sure. I mean, the same thing doesn't happen. If I get this thing loose, it catches on the tire, it folds up, and it shreds it just like, well, you can't see it because my ISO's too high, but the same thing's gonna happen. All right, so I managed to get everything that I needed in here. I used this one that already had that piece of plastic to basically be a washer. I got another screw up in here. I actually had to use 2 washers to make sure. I mean, it fit without that second one, but I needed that smaller one just to be 100% sure that it's not gonna come out. Washer on that one, and if we look up here, we've got a washer on that one and a washer on that one. So I've got all those set, and this was the biggest issue. I got a screw with a washer on there. That one's awesome. That one worked perfectly fine, but I don't have the front piece that goes down here. On the other side, I do have it. But over here, I don't have anything for this attached. There's nothing here. So what I did over here on this side is I just zip tied it together. So for if some reason this comes forward, that's the only wiggle it's gonna have. It's not gonna come forward and possibly flip up on anything. That one is a big help right there to make sure nothing moves. The only thing I don't have is a spare clip, little plastic locking clip that goes up in that one. But honestly, I mean, I really don't need that one. This is more than secure. That's not really gonna help me any by putting one up in there. But if I ever do run across a spare little Christmas, that's what I call them, little Christmas tree ones, that I'll go ahead and put that up in there. But other than that, it is all done, and I can go ahead and put my wheel back on and change my ISO. All right, and there you have it. I've got everything put back together, and it fits on there quite decently. We got a little bit of weird bubbling, I don't really know what to call it, warping kind of look, but everything else fits perfectly fine. It's not factory, but hey, it fits on there, and it makes a car look better, and I'm more aerodynamic, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I still do need to find a piece to put down here, and eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little belly pan down there. I've been wanting to do that, but I do have a steady oil leak, so that might not be the best idea, because that pan is just gonna catch all of that oil. I mean, it could possibly work, it maybe not, but that's everything done. If you want to know where I got this, I'll link it down below. Can't get this on Amazon or any other common retailer, because, you know, it's an Insight part. It's not exactly the easiest thing to find. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe it's Insight, maybe it's a Forester, who knows?